How you doing? We've missed you guys. Haven't we, Rollo? He's missed you, don't worry. Hi, everyone. How you doing? It's Mindy and Rollo. Say hi, Rollo. We hope you guys are having a choice as week, that you've done all your schoolwork. Good. Rollo, did you do all your schoolwork this week? I'm going to take that as a no. It's another week of SwitchKids Online. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High five. Week 5 of SwitchKids Online, and we are super stoked you guys are hanging out with us yet again for another fun week. What do we have today? We have, first thing is challenge time. Second thing is part 4 of our story, the very last part of our Joseph story, Rollo. I hope you're ready, because it's challenge time. Challenge time. Challenge time. Challenge time. Challenge time. Welcome to challenge time. Today we have a goodie for you. You are going to need 1, 2, 3 things. You are going to need one of these. Any guesses what this is? Anyone? Maybe. It is a pillowcase. Whoops. Pillowcase hat. Nah, just a pillowcase. A pillowcase. You're going to need one of those. You are going to need a felt pen of some sort and some paper. Grab those things, come back here, then I'll tell you what to do next. Got those things? Good to go. What you're going to do is you are going to take one piece of paper and you are going to write the letter F on it. Nice big F. Then you are going to screw it up into a tight ball. You're going to get your pillowcase. You are going to put your F in your pillowcase. Now you're going to write the word O, the letter O, and do the same. And then an R. Anyone? Any guesses what we're spelling? Do the same. Then a G. And then an I. And a V. And an E. And E. Stick those in your pillowcase too. In case you're wondering, spells forgive. Right, then you're going to add one blank piece. 1, 2, 5 blank pieces of paper into your pillowcase. Sweet, so we are ready to rock and roll. Here is how the game works. You're going to take your sack, your pillowcase or your sack. You're going to rush that down to one end of the room. You're going to put it down. You yourself are going to rush to the other end of the room and wait for me to say go. When I say go, you are going to rush to grab your sack. You're going to tip it upside down, tip all the bits out. Ooh, stuck. You're going to find the pieces with the letters places with the letters. You're going to find all the letters. You're going to spell the word forgive. Forgive. You're going to spell forgive as fast as you can. See if you can do it in 60 seconds. Press pause if you need to. Set yourself up, ready to go, and the game will begin in 3, 2, 1, go! Rosie, that's Rollo's sister, took his favourite toy, his crocodile, today. And he's a little bit sad about it and grumpy with it. So we've been talking about how he needs to forgive her. But he's not quite ready yet. And I think we need to do some learning about why it's important to forgive. Don't you think, Rollo?
It's time for a Bible story. The story of Joseph, part 4.
Wait, this is the last part of the story of Joseph, huh?
Sure is.
Man, this story got way crazier than I expected.
That's true. Joseph did go through a lot, but remember, through it all, in every bad situation, God still had big plans for his life.
No kidding, God's plan really was big. He was sold into slavery by his brothers, then he was lied about and thrown in jail. Now he's pretty much running the entire country of Egypt.
Totally. After Joseph interpreted the Pharaoh's dream, the Pharaoh made him second in command and put him in charge of preparing for the coming famine.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the whole famine thing. Bummer.
But before the famine, there were 7 years of plenty, just like Joseph said there would be when he interpreted Pharaoh's dream. Joseph organized a system for all of the excess food to be stored in warehouses for the coming famine.
Dude, that would be awesome. An entire warehouse full of food? I would totally sneak in at night and Scrooge McDuck that bad boy.
Well, it wasn't for eating then. It was for saving. That's the whole point. Just like Joseph said, after the 7 years of plenty, there was 7 years of famine. All of the crops dried up, and nothing would grow. There was no food anywhere. Not just in Egypt, but for miles and miles all around.
Oh no, what are they gonna do? If the people don't have any food, they're gonna starve, man! They're gonna starve!
I know. That's why Joseph stored up all the food, remember?
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Joseph set up a system for people to come and get rations of food to eat so they could make the food last for all 7 years.
Man, Joseph is so smart. If I was as smart as Joseph, I would totally be an inventor and invent something awesome. Like a machine that takes bread and heats it up on the sides, you know? Oh, and you could put a timer on it or something.
You mean a toaster?
Hey, that's a great name for my invention. I'm totally gonna use that.
Well, Joseph was very smart, so God set him up to help tons and tons of people survive this famine that otherwise probably would have died.
Man, that is so cool. Joseph is like a superhero, except he saves people with food. He's like a food-per-hero.
It's definitely not a word, but millions of people from all over Egypt and the surrounding area would come and get portions of grain to take home. And one day, some people showed up to get some food that Joseph never expected to see.
The Power Rangers.
What?
Yeah, man. They gotta eat too. Gotta keep their energy up for all that morphine.
No, not the Power Rangers. It was his brothers.
What? His brothers are the Power Rangers?
What? No, his actual brothers.
Oh, like his brothers? Like the dudes that threw him in a pit and sold him off into slavery? How dare they even show their faces around here? What happened when they saw Joseph?
Actually, nothing happened. It had been so long since they got rid of Joseph that they totally forgot what he even looked like. When they were next in line to get some food, They didn't recognize Joseph, but he sure recognized them. There he was, standing face to face with the people that caused him so much pain and hardship.
Oh man, and now he's like second in command over all of Egypt, dude. He's got so much power, he could totally get even with those jerks. What'd he do, huh? Throw him in jail? Tar and feather him? Make him eat bugs?
Nope, he didn't do anything.
Wait, what? This is your chance, dude. Come on, Joseph, get some sweet revenge. Get even, do something.
Well, he did do something, but it wasn't what you might expect. He gave them a test.
Ah, nice. He gave him some homework. Got some revenge after all, huh? Brutal.
No, not like that kind of test. Since they didn't know it was Joseph that they were talking to, he wanted to see if they had truly changed or were the same old jerks they used to be.
Ah, man, he's good.
Joseph questioned them about where they were from, what they were doing there, and even asked them if they had any other brothers. They told Joseph how they did have another brother, but he had been gone for a long time, and they felt terrible about what had happened to him.
So wait, they were sorry about what they did to Joseph?
Totally. In fact, while they were standing there talking to him, they were saying that they never should have harmed Joseph so long ago. Joseph saw that they were sorry for what they did, and he was filled with compassion for them. After a while, he couldn't hold it back anymore. He told them who he really was. He was Joseph, the brother that they got rid of so long ago.
Man, I bet that was the shock of a lifetime.
It sure was. His brothers couldn't believe their eyes. They were so happy to see that he was alive and doing so well, but their happiness quickly turned into fear, since they knew that Joseph could get even with them now.
And he totally did, right? He was all like, "You bunch of jerks, eat all these bugs!"
No, he didn't do that. He forgave them.
Wow, seriously?
Yep. Joseph knew that getting revenge on his brothers would ultimately hurt his family even more, and God gave him the power to forgive them. Even though his brothers totally hurt him and got him into all sorts of trouble, they apologized for what they had done, so Joseph chose to forgive them.
Man, that is incredible. Way to go, Joseph. Taking the high road. Nice.
And not only that, but he brought the rest of his family to Egypt, including his father Jacob, who is now a very old man. And he was so glad to see Joseph alive. It was like the ultimate family reunion.
Whoa, I get it now. All these big plans you kept talking about, it's all coming together. Even in the hard times, when everything seemed to be going wrong, God was still with Joseph and used his circumstances to take care of him and his whole family.
Exactly. The story of Joseph shows us that even in the hard times, God is still with us. And maybe most importantly of all, that being able to forgive, even when it's not easy, can make all of the difference.
That is awesome. But wait, since this is the last part of the story, there's no more to be continued, are there?
Nope, that's a wrap on old Joseph.
Ah, man, I was just starting to like those. Gonna miss those little guys.
Me too, pal. Me too. Well, the end.
You don't have to say it like that.
Rollo, do you think you should forgive Rosie? Guys, do you think that Rollo should forgive Rosie for taking his toy? Yeah, I think you need to forgive Rosie, Rollo. It's important to forgive, isn't it? Because Jesus forgave us for all the bad things we've done. So we should love like he does and choose to forgive and let go of things, no matter how mean they might have seemed. Do you think you can do that, Rollo? I think you can. And then you can go back to being happy and playing with her. Well, that's it from us today. We hope you've had fun hanging out with us. Again, Rollo's going to go forgive Rosie. But you can join us for Zoom group parties, 11:15. Don't forget, it's going to be fun. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Have a fantastic week. You going to say bye? Oh, somebody's tired. Bye, everyone.